That is fantastic. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are doing another video today on the Can-Am Defender Limited and the lighting system on it. So if you've been a part of the channel for a little while, you know I've complained a lot about the lights on this thing. And if you're new to the channel and you have one of these machines, maybe while you're watching it, you probably know the headlights kind of sucked on this thing. Well, my good friends at AUXBEAM hooked me up with some LED light bulbs a little while back, made a video on that, check it out after this one, and it drastically improved the lighting that I had on this thing. So for those of you new to the channel, most of the use of this machine is plowing snow in the wintertime. So it's dark at 5 o'clock, blowing snow, falling snow, and it's just very important to be able to see. And that's why we needed to update the light bulbs in the front side. Well, that was taken care of, and I started realizing, man, when I'm out plowing and there's drifts and there's ravines and maybe there's an obstacle that I just can't see, and this thing is very large, so it's kind of hard to get your bearings sometimes when all those things are happening out there when you're moving snow. I can't see behind me worth a dang. So I hit up the folks at AUXBEAM again and I said, I can't see anything behind me. What can we do? What do you have? What ideas do you have that might be able to go on the back side of this machine to really enhance what I can see behind me when I'm plowing or backing up? And so they sent me right away some LED light pods that are really cool. They're really slim, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want anything bulky, so went back and forth with them a couple times on what I thought would work good, and they hit me up with this product. So we're going to check it out here in a bit. We're going to show you what they look like on the machine, a little bit how they got installed. I had a professional install them because I didn't want to screw anything up on this nice machine I have here. But we're going to show you that, and then obviously I'm just waiting for it to get a little dark. It is 9:20 here in Wyoming. It's still a little dusk out there, so we're not pitch black yet, but I have not seen these on yet. I've turned them on in the daytime just to make sure that they would turn on, but I have not got to see them in full action. So my reaction is going to be with you all. So hope you guys enjoy this one. Again, big thank you to AUXBEAM. This would not be possible without them. All right, so here you have it on the back side of the machine. Here are the thin LED light pods from AUXBEAM. As you can tell, very nice, very slim. 2 LEDs in there, and we mounted it right to the frame, or the door frame hinge, and it is extremely clean. So that is nice. They do adjust up and down on this joint. You can see there's a little Allen key to tighten it up. But we did that, and then straight into the roof. Now, this is a rubber grommet, and there's a ton of silicone back there, so very well sealed up. We didn't want to drill into any of the metal here or do anything. We obviously didn't want to leave exposed cable going through the door. I didn't want to drill into the frame or the metal. And so this was the best option that we could kind of come up with. It was the quickest, simplest, and I feel good about it. I'm not concerned at all with how it is secured in there and sealed up. On these limiteds, there is already power in the roof because of the windshield wiper here, right? So there is a power bar up there that you can hook onto. Now, this kit, I will show you in another clip of how it came packaged in the wiring harness, and it did come with like a push button, but I went ahead and ordered a LED light pod labeled switch that's just a flip switch, kind of like the rest of the stuff that's in here. I wanted it to be similar, and there's already holes cut for those switches in these machines. So again, it's just wired through here. There is already power up here you can hook onto, and then you put your light switch in and you're golden. So in here in the Ford, let's show you, this is what they send you. So they say, good friends at AUXBEAM. There's some mounting instructions, some mounting hardware, full wire harness. It does come with a, let me find it here. It comes with a button built in, right? Just a clicker button. So you can use this. I'm going to have it replaced with a rocker switch just because I have all those open like ports on the machine. But here is what the pod looks like. 2 LEDs. Looks super nice, pretty small. I didn't want it to be bulky and huge. And it is pretty, hit it with the old ring, pretty solid. You can see the AUXBEAM logo there. They look nice. Something I noticed that looks really nice is all these connectors are pretty dang good. And then even like on the harness, it has, know, some good sealing in there. So yeah, pretty nice. All right, I'm gonna take this down to Ty, like I said, at Limitless Motorsports, drop it off to him so he can install these properly, and we'll get this machine back home and lighten up the property here. Before I turn on the lights, you got to check out this view that I get to look at every day from my house. Just absolutely beautiful. Here, good old Wyoming. Never gets old. We got the side-by-side parked out here, and the moon is casting a little bit of light on us, but as you can see, it's pretty dark. A lot of field back there, and the mountain behind it. All right, first time we're turning these on. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my, that's ridiculous. That tree out there that you can see is probably a good, I don't know, 40 yards, 50 yards from me, and it is, I mean, very visible. And these are kind of pointed down. I might have to adjust them and point them up a little bit. Let's take a walk around. As you can see, the moon is pretty bright there. Almost too bright for the camera to pick up. Insane. Then they cast pretty wide, as you can see over here. I mean, very dark, but just super, super bright. They look great. Man, I cannot be happier with that. I'm gonna be able to see so well. Let's get in the cab and see what it looks like from my POV when I'm in here. Say I'm plowing, need to back up. Oh my gosh, that is gonna be huge, huge. Awesome. Turn them off. That is fantastic. Here's a good view of the road behind me. This road is a long ways down, trust me. Check this out. That is awesome. And they're angled down. You could probably angle them up and see way further down that road, but that is just incredible how bright that is. Tell by that last clip, I am extremely, extremely happy with how these turned out. That is exactly what I needed behind me, to be able to see what I'm plowing, what I'm backing up into after I might get into an area that I'm not as familiar with as like my driveway, and those are just really helpful. So I'm actually pretty surprised how bright they are, because there are only 2 LEDs per pod, and I've only ever dealt with pods that are like the 4 LEDs per pod, or the light bars themselves. So those are really impressive for how small they are, and they accomplish exactly what I was hoping for. So if you have a machine like this, you know, a Polaris or a Can-Am or Yamahas, whatever they may be, and then as well as trucks, tractors, whatever you can hook a light to, right? Make sure you check out AUXBEAM. They've been extremely helpful to me with the headlights, with these pods. I cannot say enough good things about them. Their prices are really good. They've been responsive to me via social media platforms, and I am just very, very happy with their product. So huge, huge shout out to them. If you're watching this, thank you very much. And I am looking forward to maybe the next little project we do together. If you guys have not checked them out yet, check out their Instagram, their YouTube, their website. If you're looking for any products, they'll help you out. And I am really, really happy with them myself. Can't say anything bad about it. These headlights lasted all winter, and we used it quite a bit. So with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you leave a comment, love the feedback, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Catch you on the next one, all right? Take it easy.